This video footage was taken by a local resident in Mathara in Kenya. It reveals the depth of poverty in Nairobi's most deprived shanty town. In the hundreds of impoverished homes live criminals, drug addicts and the unemployed and prostitute, side by side with those struggling to make a living. Around 500,000 people live there in small shacks without running water or drains. Some locals in the area sell coal, second-hand clothes, dry smoked fish or recycled objects. Most, however, are eventually tempted into crime. Mwanji Karanja has difficulty speaking and does so with half-open eyes because of consuming large amounts of Changaa beer. He says that poverty is the reason why he and his friends are in this situation. At midday, small areas of the shanty towns turn into illegal bars crowded with customers. A few hours later, most of the passers-by on the dirty, muddy streets of Mathara are drunk. Many end up unconscious on the ground or wandering around aimlessly. In a country where most of the population earns less than $1 a day, buying a beer for almost $2 is impossible. And a gin and tonic or a fine glass of whiskey is even harder to imagine. A common sight at the brewing corners by the river is men using part of their clothing to cover their mouths before they take the first sips of the drink to prevent burning their lips due to the high content of ethanol. Changaa, which is illegal in Kenya, has many dangerous side effects and has left thousands dead. Doctors say the drink can lead to blindness, nerve damage, liver damage, madness, brain damage, and eventually death. John Mbutia is a Changaa brewer. He says that the burden of looking after his elderly father has forced him into brewing the deadly concoction for a living, as he prepares for a fresh can of the bootleg alcohol for the day's customers. Illness, addiction, and death from consumption of Changaa, compared to the risk of a collapsing economy, leaves no room on the docket for the Kenyan government to be dealing with the Changaa implications. This issue that has been passed down from 2 previous presidents to the current serving president remains a problem. And so, the shanty towns remains an area where tin shacks lean over a river of sewage and brewers, and the violence gets so extreme, the area has been nicknamed Baghdad.